Hello and welcome back to Barca Admirers. Today's episode brings you the daily news updates and the transfer roundup about Barcelona. So make sure you watch this video till the very end without skipping. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe to us and hit that bell icon to stay notified whenever we post. On top of that, we have now also launched the membership option. If you want to be a member of our channel, then press that join button beside the subscribe icon and do the needful. Your support will help us run our channel and provide you with such content daily. The perks of membership have already been enlisted over there. Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. La Liga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League 1, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video. Now that's enough talking, let's get straight down to the point without any further delay. For the first news update of the day, journalist Jose Alvarez confirms that Lionel Messi's contract renewal with Barcelona is completely done. Only the official confirmation by the club remains, which is expected to be declared after the Copa America. Moving on to the next one, we have some really good news as reported by journalist Marta Carreras. It states that Ansu Fati's recovery is indeed going very well. There are positive results out of his current treatment. There is no rush and he is presently in Madrid doing his rehab with one of his trusted physios. Ansu Fati's goal is to be ready for the pre-season. Speaking about the pre-season, we have official confirmation that Barcelona's 2021-2022 pre-season is starting to take shape and it begins officially on the 12th of July. Koeman will expect the players back on July 9th and 10th for the medical examinations. On the 12th of July, the team will hold its first training session after the break. Up in the next one, we have some really great news as Oscar Mingueza has been one of the under-21 Spanish national team players that have been called up to participate in their parallel bubble to train individually and potentially replace Sergio Busquets or Diego Llorente at the Euros, both of whom tested positive for COVID-19 recently. A huge achievement for our youngster. In an interview with news outlet RAC1, Mingueza has heaped praise on Ronald Koeman, saying that the Dutchman has been a coach who has helped him a lot. He has shown him videos with tactical and technical instructions, and he is very happy with his continuity. Moving on to the next one, we have even more good news. As reported by TYC Sports, Barca want to announce the incorporation of Memphis Depay into the squad this Friday. The club intends to formalize the arrival of the Dutchman before the first game of his team in the Euro 2020. Ever-reliable transfer insider Fabrizio Romano also confirms that Barcelona are negotiating with Memphis Depay's new agents at the moment. They have improved their proposal to 3 years now. The deal is not yet 100% done. Depay is definitely taking some time, but Barca are confident of sealing the deal. The report also states that the continuity of Ronald Koeman will be important in the negotiations with Depay. The talks are ongoing and Barca hope to complete the agreement with the player within the next week. Moving on to the next news update, journalist Javi Miguel reports that Joan Laporta spoke to Gerard Pique recently, explaining the reasons why the player needs to reduce his salary. Pique understood and is willing to do so. Pique has total respect for the current financial situation of the club. The two also talked about Koeman's continuity. The player said that he is happy with the state of the dressing room. Moreover, it is also reported that Pique is prepared to reduce a large part of his fixed salary. In principle, the club also expects Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba to follow the same direction, whereas Sergi Roberto's future is currently looking to be away from Barcelona. In one of their latest reports, news outlet Cadena Ser have reported that Gerard Pique continues to work on his recovery. His knee problems were not completely solved during the final stretch of the season. Next up, Spanish news publication Sport reports that Barcelona's exit operation has been activated. The first meetings will be held with the agents to reduce the wage bill of the team. Barcelona have also reportedly given an ultimatum to Ousmane Dembele. They will meet with his agent in the next week to force his renewal, to which the player has turned a deaf ear so far. Up in the next news update, we have confirmation that promising Barcelona B youngster Nico Gonzalez will be in the first team dynamics in the upcoming season. If he does not play, he will still be available to Barca B. Pierre Guardiola, head of media base, which is the player's agency, has confirmed this. In a somewhat similar report, journalist Santiago Valle claims that Barcelona B players such as Alex Collado, Nico Gonzalez, Inaki Pena and Arnau Tenias are all guaranteed to do pre-season with the first team. More could be added depending on the departures, but for now, those 4 players are certain. Next up, news outlet La Vanguardia reports that Barcelona will meet with Ligt Moriba to talk about his renewal on the 15th of June, and positive outcomes are expected. Next up, we have the comments of possible Barcelona target Raheem Sterling. On being questioned about his speculated move to Barca, Sterling refused to comment on it and said that for the upcoming few days, he will not check the social media and he will not look at anything. That is the most important thing, to stay focused and concentrate on the upcoming Euros. The transfers part can be dealt with later on. Moving on to the next news update, we have official confirmation that UEFA have stopped the disciplinary proceedings and sanction procedures against Juventus, Real Madrid and Barcelona in regards with the Super League until further notice. Meanwhile, the Swiss Ministry of Justice has informed UEFA and FIFA that they cannot sanction the 3 clubs. Barcelona are calm about it at the moment. Now that's everything we have for today's news roundup. Moving on to the transfer section, in at number 1, Spanish news outlet Sport has given a list of possible Barcelona exits in this summer. Matheus Fernandes, Samuel Umtiti and Philippe Coutinho are all on the transfer list, but their exits are problematic. Matheus has received no offers so far. Umtiti has an extremely high salary and Coutinho has both high salaries and also an injury problem. Moreover, the report also states that Olympique Marseille are interested in signing Philippe Coutinho. Their coach, Jorge Sampaoli, also likes him. Coutinho's future is far away from Barcelona and that is confirmed. However, amortization of his transfer fee and his massive wages complicate any sort of operations. For the next transfer update, we have confirmation by reliable transfer insider Fabrizio Romano that AC Milan are negotiating with people around Junior Firpo, but they want to sign him on a loan. Barca could ask for a transfer fee or a buyout option. Talks will continue between the clubs. Next up, Spanish news publication Diario AS reports that Barcelona want to sign Aymeric Laporte. Clement Lenglet and Samuel Umtiti would both leave the club to make room for the arrival of the Spanish defender. As for the attacking department, news outlet Sport reports that Barcelona still haven't lost interest in Lautaro Martinez and want to incorporate a world-class striker into the squad. For him, Inter Milan demand 90 million euros. On being questioned about Lautaro's speculated move to Barcelona, his agent Alejandro Camano said that they are currently very calm about it. They have to solve the situation of Inter Milan first, but of course, Lautaro would like to go to Barcelona. It is one of the biggest clubs in the world. He also said that Inter Milan have offered a renewal to his client, but for the moment, they are fine as they are. For the following transfer update, journalist Eduardo Polo of Mundo Deportivo reports that Sporting Lisbon's 19-year-old left-back Nuno Mendes has been offered to Barcelona. The club considers him a very interesting option and have excellent reports on him, but he is ruled out currently due to his 40 million euro price tag. Next up, in a report by journalist Fernando Polo, it is stated that along with Juventus, PSG are also interested in Dembele. They would prefer to sign him for free in 2022, perhaps as an alternative to Mbappe. Barcelona are clear, either renew or get sold. If he does not agree to either, he will be ostracized for the next season. However, news outlet Catalunya Radio reports in a rather positive tone that Dembele has informed the club that he wants to continue at Barcelona. Ousmane Dembele was not open to the idea of renewing at Barcelona a few months ago, but the scenario has changed now. He wants to renew at the club under the presidency of Joan Laporta. The club will meet with his agents next week, also considering the current economic conditions. For the following transfer update, according to a report by journalist Gabriel Sanz, both Jules Koundé and Matheus de Ligt have the approval from the Barcelona sporting sector. However, their transfers will be very difficult as Koundé is valued at 70 million euros and de Ligt at 150 million by their respective clubs. The sale of players such as Dembele or Griezmann could be vital. The report further states that Elisha Romagnoli is an option for Barcelona. The Milan centre-back fits the profile that Barca are looking for, and his current contract with AC Milan ends in the next year. The Italians are also interested in Junior Firpo, making player swaps possible. His agent is Mino Raiola, and Spurs, PSG and Manchester United are also interested in the player. In the next transfer update, journalist Luis Canut reports that Ronald Koeman likes Real Sociedad's Mikel Merino a lot, and he believes that he would fit into Barcelona's midfield. He has a contract until 2025, which includes a 60 million euro release clause. Moving on to the next one, in one of his reports, journalist Gabriel Sanz claims that the signing of Fabian Ruiz by Barcelona is extremely complicated. Napoli have set an asking price of more than 60 million euros and they are not interested in any player exchanges. For the next transfer update, we have a rather strange news. Sport reports that Barcelona are thinking about signing an experienced backup goalkeeper and have inquired about Gianluigi Buffon. The 43-year-old would arrive for free, but he himself ruled out the option as he wants to be a starter looking at the next year's World Cup. For the next one, news outlet Diario AS reports that Barcelona have beaten Real Madrid for the signing of Estanish Pedrola for the Juvenil A team. Madrid had the negotiations very advanced, but the appearance of Barcelona at the last moment caused a change of plans. Pedrola is expected to join the B team in 2022. For the next one, we have confirmation by Fabrizio Romano that Barcelona were indeed inquiring about Ilkay Gundogan as a new midfielder. At the moment, there is no agreement with Manchester City. Barca are talking with the people around the midfielder. Now that's everything we have for today's episode. I hope you guys found this video informative. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to turn on the post notifications. We post interesting content like this every single day. Now on our last episode, we asked for a total of 450 likes and you guys totally exceeded our expectations. So in this video, we have decided to raise the bar and set a new aim of 550 likes. Please Qlers, help us reach our target on this video as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya.